Hello, folks. Tonight, we're back to Eve 2. This game has some cryptic stuff I barely remember. Am I gonna get stuck tonight? Trying to remember a solution for like hours on end? Oh, absolutely I am. Am I gonna try for it anyway? Yeah. Yeah, I am. It's a pleasure to be here, though. I'm enjoying these weekend gaming sessions a lot. Just sit all night and play Eve. I really am looking forward to more of this game. It's so good. I remember not liking Eve 2 quite as much as Eve 1 because, there's a heavy emphasis on casting the fireball spell on, like, every boss. And that bothers me a little. I want to stab things, I don't want to cast magic. But that's what I have to do. That's what I have to do. This is a chirpy little rendition of that final theme. So hopefully, you've all been good, those of you watching at home, watching on YouTube, watching at work. Fire Palm, yes! No. That would hurt. That would hurt a lot. That would probably be a bad thing. Anyway, I guess by color coding I have Wind Palm. Possibly. Nature Palm. Bush Palm. No. No, let's not go there. Hello, the Goopo. I'm just musing on the amount of ease there is and how much there is to do therein. And there sure is a lot of it, and there sure is a lot to do. Just as well I'm making a fairly early start of it. Easing into it, I think back in Eve 8 I was easing into it. These older games are not quite as easy as newer games. It has been, quite a while since I tried to play them, and I just realized that I forgot an entire system in Eve 2 that deserves to be explored. And I guess I'll have to explore that. Oh! I've just realized. Chat. Yeah, the chat window. I forgot about the chat window. Nice work there. Am I missing anything else? No. Okay, I think I'm good. Yeah, I forgot to turn on the chat. That's all. And the box was so large because it, extends for when I change to other screens. Oh, hello, Silver. It's good to see you. I'm glad you are awake. I'm always glad to see you. Oh, flame! Burn 'em! Yep. Yeah, I went to bed at a reasonable hour. Remarkably. And by reasonable hour, I mean, like, fucking 7 in the morning. That's reasonable, right? That is a reasonable time to go to bed. I'm not crazy. Anyway, let's get over here. Let's bring you guys down here. And, let's get back to Eve. So I was reminded, gonna go with Chronicles for a bit. I was reminded that there is an entire system in this game that I completely forgot about. You know these flowers that we can find, for example? They're giftable. I just get exhausted so easily these days. My constitution is, well, exhausting. Thanks for your concern, but really I'll be fine in just a moment. This happens a lot. So if, for example, we push the item button while talking to Lula, we use the item. Oh, nope, I cast Fireball on her. I did not mean to cast Fireball on her. Let's give her the flower. Thank you. And if we gift people, like, 5 or so gifts. Thank you so much, you've made me very happy. If we give people, like, 5 or so gifts, I think we get something back. I forget what. But I was just talking to Legs. He told me you're supposed to be the savior of this land, led here by the goddesses themselves. You really are some kind of savior. Won't you please use that power of yours to get rid of the demons? I'm like 90% sure that giving a bunch of gifts to people, nets you some kind of reward. I can't remember what kind of reward. I think we might have to buy any further gifts. But I feel really embarrassed that I accidentally cast Fireball on her. Ah, another morph. Okay. That said, you can Fireball all of the main villagers. And they all have unique reactions. They will eventually get pissed off and start griping about you. Which I find very funny. Yeah, here's a couple more flowers. Let's go ahead and give them to, Sick Girl Leia. Or Layla. I completely forgot about this, and, I believe it is essential for progress at a couple of points. I forget who you have to gift stuff to, or what you have to gift them, but sometimes the townspeople will give you free items back. It's a very strange little mechanic. Let's gift her some more flowers, as soon as I find Leia. I've forgotten where she was. We are mere minutes into this stream. Is this for me also? Thank you so much, Adol. I'm really touched. I can't put into words how special you make me feel. I'll always treasure our closeness, always. I've known her for like 3 minutes. I pray you will always be safe and well. It's not a mirror. That's good. I mean, honestly, the mirror maze was, difficult. And I'm the only pleasant person she's met. That is possible. Alright, we have to go back down into the mines and get ourselves a flower. Because I forgot to do that. Before we go back down into the mines, however, I want to check around out here. See if there's anything that we might be missing. Anything the game might want us to... Yeah, we had to blast demons apart with the fire magic. The fire magic is both great and slightly irritating to me in that I really prefer using the sword, but the game really wants you to use fire magic on bosses. Like, I think most of them are immune. An ancient tablet, okay. I think most of them are immune to anything that isn't fire magic, and that sucks. I don't play Ys to shoot magic at people. I play Ys to beat people to death with my face. The following is written in worn letters on the tablet. The words of the priest lie written in the 6 books, and their power will lead the hero to this land. Below ground are the door, sealed shut to help the demons advance. When the books have been restored to their rightful owners, that seal will be released. Okay, so we have to give the books of Ys to, the various priests of Ys. Okay. I can do that. I can do that 9 times. So somewhere down here, there's a Celceta flower. Have I... No, we still need to give the Book of Fact away. We haven't found the Priest of Fact. Anyway, I hope everyone's had a, good night so far. I hope you will have a good weekend, weekday in the tomorrow. In the tomorrow. Oh, that's a choice of sentence that I just made. I'm so glad I am allowed to use words. I don't think it should be illegal for me to use words or anything. Okay, we actually found our way back down to where we were supposed to go. Nice work. Having a good day so far. Excellent. Alright, here's a chest. I know that we got the Celceta flower yesterday, and then I died. So it's just a matter of, like, where was that thing that I found one time? I cannot find again. I guess the good thing about fire magic is that it gives you a way of confronting an enemy head-on. Like, if you attack an enemy straight on, you usually die. But if you attack an enemy straight on and then you shoot them with a fireball, you don't die so much. And that is good. That is a good thing. I appreciate when you don't die in video games. It's very helpful and very useful. I will admit, I'm floundering for material. I got absolutely nothing left to say about these mines. They are... I'm being mindful of the mines? Perhaps? Is that a thing? Is that anything? Let's get a recovery from the priest down here. Hova. There's the magic of altar. I still don't know what that means. Wouldn't it be cool if he bore the magic of Altered Beast? We could just transform into other things. couple of orbs. Altered Beast was a fairly influential game for me growing up. I thought it was super cool. And looking back at it now, I kind of think the game is terrible. It is not a good beat-em-up. It's one of those games that exists solely to show you that being human sucks, and if you can at all possibly be a furry, be a furry. It's much, much better for you. And if you can't be a furry, just be really jacked. That's an herb. That's good. That is not something... Well, it is something we had before, but now we have 2 of them. Let's just recover real quick. Daddy. I think the thing is that all of the home ports of Altered Beast are, frankly, kind of bad. I don't remember if the arcade version is any good, because I haven't played the arcade version in, like, over 30 years. You know what else I haven't done in over 30 years? Found the exit to the Salsetta Flowers. Yeah, down here is where the cave-in is. So we're gonna be here for a little... No, this is wrong. We're gonna be here for a little while, folks. While I explore the same 5 branches of the cave over and over again. You know, I need to start making a map or a list or something. This is the way up and out. Yeah, because there's a sealed door. Okay. I am gonna heal up, and then I'm gonna grab a map. And we're gonna do this properly. I'm grabbing a map now. East to Mind Map. Alright. Claria Ring. Dead End. Pickaxe. The flower isn't actually on this map. It must be from a different version. Let me try Chronicles map. Okay. Oh my god, this is a fucking... This is a spider web. No wonder I couldn't find anything. Just for the record, I am looking at this map. And, wow. It is a web. Alright, this was the Sanctuary of Toll. We head down here. We're at 1 on the map. Where is 1? Okay. Go here, 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 here. We have a choice of 3. We want to go to 7, I think. It's a web that doesn't have super visible links, yeah. Like, for example, nothing appears to link to that last section where we need to go. Alright, we go through there. We go to spot 7. If we go to spot 7 on the map, I need to go to the places that have actual, like... Oh god, I don't know how to get there. We got down there once. How the hell do we do that? Oh, we have to go to the boss room. We have to go to the boss room and then out there, I think. So, that's spot... No. Looking at this map is actually confusing me worse than trying to navigate it. This is making my head explode, man. I think we go down to the boss, which we did by taking a bunch of rights. And then this is a chest up here, yeah. This'll heal us. Well, we don't really need healing, but... Okay, so here's Dabby's shrine. Found Dabby. That's an N. Yeah, and that takes us back there. Okay, so we leave here, we turn down here. That takes us up there on the map. And this entire passage sequence is a dead end. Okay, this entire passage sequence is a dead end. I've gone the wrong way. That sucks, man! Alright, what about 5? Yeah, okay. We have to take the, passage that is... over here. No. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. It is gonna take me back to Dabby's shrine, isn't it? No. Fuck. Oh, this sucks. Even with a map. Alright, no, this is Dabby's shrine again. This is Dabby's shrine. I mean, this is really my own fault. You are... And to be fair, it is also your fault, because you are following the most navigationally challenged person on Twitch right now. If that's not your fault, then I don't know what is. No, this isn't where I'm supposed to be. Not according to... No, I've taken the wrong turn again. Okay. This way. Murder this. I think we go up here. Because if I go up there... that should lead me through a big, long, winding tunnel. Yeah. And then I go north here. And that takes me to 2 more tunnels. And this spits me out in the boss arena. I don't have to fight it again, thank goodness. Okay, now I'm in the big boss area, and I just need to go down and around and some shit, and I get, hold on, save. Save now that I'm down here. And I found another piece of iron ore. That's good, that's good. More iron ore, we can sell it. But that's not where we're going. We're going up this way. And up here. No. Up here. And there's the Salsetta flower. And now I think we're done in the mines. I don't see anything in the mines that we haven't already touched. Except for that, you know, sealed door, which I don't think we can do anything about right now. How many shrines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shrines down here. Yeah. We cannot do anything about that right now. You guys, video games are hard. Yeah, let's just blast it. Video games are confusing. Now we can get out of here. And we leave by doing the same thing we just did, but in reverse. You know, the same thing we just did, but in reverse. We go up here, and I think it's up here. No, that's the wrong way. Up here. Out here. We've gone the wrong way again. I don't know where I am. Alright, that's fine. I can just find out what... Sanctuary of Tall. Okay. Sanctuary of Tall. That is... Okay. Okay. We're not far from the exit. We go up here. There we go. Ha-ha! No, this is Sanctuary of Tall again. How the fuck did I get to the Sanctuary of Tall again? Okay, it's the same one. But it's different. I feel like my brain melted. But we got out. That's the important thing. We've escaped the mines. And now we just have to find Dr. Flare. Who is... Don't forget to try and mine. Thank you for saving Dr. Flare. According to him, we need 2 ingredients for the medicine to cure Lilia illness. Will you seek them out, Adol? I hate to ask so much of you, but you're our only hope. Since you did rescue Dr. Flare, I can honestly say I have every confidence in your abilities. You need to recuperate before you go. There's always a place for you here. Come by any time. Take a rest. Can we just climb into bed, or... no? Alright, let's have the set of flowers ready. In case we do find Dr. Flare. Who is probably at the clinic here. You did it, Adol! With the Calceta and Frodo fruits, I can finally mix the medicine Lilia so desperately needs. You made it in plenty of time, too. She'll be just fine, I'm sure of it. We'll begin mixing the cure right away. Please wait just a bit, would you? Done! Please take this to Manoa right away. Tell her to have Lilia drink it. This will completely cure Lilia's illness. You know, I never grow tired of telling people good news like that. Quickly now, we may have plenty of time, but there's no reason to dilly-dally. Get it over to Manoa ASAP. I believe if you want to be a complete jerk, you can drink the medication, but, like, then you just have to find the pieces to make it over again. Is that the medicine to cure my daughter's illness, truly? Thank the goddesses, you have no idea what a hero you are to her and to me as well. Truly, with this medicine, Lilia shall live to see another day. Someone walks in the door. Yeah, she died. Adol. I'm so sorry, I know I shouldn't have been eavesdropping. I had no idea my life was in danger. Did you really risk your life in the old Rustini mine just to save me? I didn't know. I'm truly, truly touched, Adol. Thank you. Lilia? Mother. Don't just stand there. Come on in. I have something for you from Adol and Dr. Flare. Okay. Here you see a distant ancestor of the, like, camera cut to avoid having someone take their helmet off or whatever. Which is, like, dithering their eyeballs closed briefly to represent a blink. Instantly, all the color returned to Lilia's face. Mother! Adol! What happened? I feel more alive than I've ever felt before. It's like I could run a marathon! Lilia, oh thank the goddesses, thank you Adol and Dr. Flare. My daughter is alive! She's alive! Thank you so much, Adol. I knew, the whole time. And I did wonder if I was actually gonna die, if my long, happy life would be cut short. So I was trying to focus on the happiest things I could. I figured if I were to die, why obsess over it? I mean, if I went around moping all the time, the only thing that would do is make my mother sad and make me feel guilty. Lilia. Thank you so much, Adol. I have a little something for you. I thought perhaps you might find a use for it. Take it with my blessings. Hey, it's return magic. We can go back to town anytime we want. Supposedly, that wand's been imbued with the magic of Hadal, the governing priest of Earth. It's bestowed Hadal protection upon my father's family for generations. I can only hope it will do the same for you. And we leveled, which is cool. How can I ever thank you? You've saved my daughter's life. From now on, you may come here to rest whenever you like, as long as you wish. Okay, bye. She worries about us. Okay, that's cool, but it just occurred to me that we've completed all of our outstanding goals. And I'm not 100% certain, where we're supposed to go next. Like, I'm genuinely not sure. I know we got, well, I guess let's ask around town before I turn to a walkthrough properly. Let's ask around town and see if anyone has anything new for us to do. Wow, you really saved Lilia? Thanks, mister. No problem, kid. Welcome! What would you like? I heard Manoa's daughter Lilia got herself sick. I had no idea. You never would have known to look at her. Good she's here, she's doing better, though. Wing, apple, marrow flower, elixir. Yeah, okay. I'll make sure I set one of everything aside for you, so if you change your mind, you know where I'll be. Yeah, we can buy gifts for people, but, I'm still quite yawny and tired, like, I don't know why. We can probably get some gear? Hey, iron ore, let's sell it to him. Breastplate. 2,000 gold. Plate mail. 8,000 gold. It's been appraised at 8,000 gold by me. Ooh, I think we should save our money. But what about the large shield? 6,000 gold. So we got big money here. I guess I'll save up for a little bit. What do you think? Nice work on the breastplate and plate mail now. Thanks to you, Guido's fully restocked. Take a look around, bask in the glow of my quality smithing. As I've said, we can set people on fire, and I kind of want to see what happens if we just, What, are you looking for armor that deflects fire or something? You could just tell me. I just find that very amusing. Yeah, let's barbecue this town. I think I already have the achievement on Steam for hitting every NPC with fireballs. Because I'm a dick. Hey, can I tell you something just between you and me? Swear you won't tell another soul? When I go to bed at night, I hear the most dreadful screaming and clattering coming from beneath the village. Maybe it's all in my head, but it just seems so real. I haven't had a good night's sleep in weeks. If this doesn't stop soon, I swear I'm gonna lose it. Where do you live? Where do you live, ma'am? So good of you to help Lilia like you did. Thank you so much. There's something about you, lad. The goddesses must smile upon you. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I don't know about anybody else, but I wouldn't be really surprised if at all were specifically blessed by, like, every god there is. Master of the house is an inn. This is Lilia's place. That's the clinic. There's got to be. Here's the Picards. What's this place? Have I been in here? Hey, you! Aren't you that adventurer guy who was resting up over at Beno's? You are perfect. Lately there have been seriously creepy noises coming from my basement. Oh, okay. It's been going on for a while now, and it's driving me crazy. If you're an adventurer, and adventurers explore things, well, I was kind of hoping... Would you mind checking my basement for demons? Give it all you got. Sure thing, man. You may let yourself into my basement whenever you wish. All I ask in return is you please figure out what's going on down there. Thanks muchly, adventurer. Alright, let's go ring the bell in his basement. There was a distinct sense of something ominous on the other side of the wall. Oh. Dogi? No. You are not Dogi! You're a bunch of demons! Definitely embodied Dogi. They kinda did. Oh, wow. There is a nuclear fuck ton of demons back here, and we are gonna die if one of them touches us. I have just noticed. Ow. Okay! Both hit pretty hard. Maybe we should be buying extra mail, but... Nope, we're gonna save up. We're gonna save up. Because I like having money, and I like, big butts, and I cannot lie. But yeah, we found a ton of demons. Let's just blaze away with fireballs. Oh, hello, Jade and company. Ring, ring. Avon calling! Yeah, these are nasty. These hurt. Yeah, I knew there had to be at least one of the swordsman type waiting for me. We're gonna go and rest after we clean this place out. If it's possible to clean this place out, we may have to be going downstairs. To be going, yeah, okay. We may have to go downstairs and, I think we might. It's the Sanctuary of Toll again. I am Priest Fact. Hear my words, you who have gathered the Books of Eves. It is good you have come. The demon's strength grows daily, and soon the powers we have granted will be no more. They still function by the grace and protection of the goddesses. but their time blows to a close bit by bit. If the demons are not stopped, their reign of chaos and destruction shall expand and consume the world entire. But you, warrior, may yet bring peace. Solomon's Shrine hides the source of all. Go there, and put an end to he who governs this evil. A relic exists, granted by the goddesses. It is known as the Scroll of Guidance. Each of the goddesses' statues is best by their will and favor. Stand before them and read it. The way shall be made plain to see. First, find their graven image in Mundoria to receive their wisdom. For now, it is merely blank paper. Open it before the statues, and you will be told what you must do. Alright, the Scroll of Guidance. Now the sealed door to Solomon's Shrine shall be opened. A loud noise echoed from somewhere in the distance. Alright, it's been completely buried under rubble. Oh! Alright. I'm not sure we can clean this guy's basement out forever. Unless we just have to stay down here and fight until they're all dead. But I think we need a rest. Hey, man, what's that? Oh, crap, it's those blasted demons again. Demons in my basement, a whole mess of them. Whatever shall I do? You seem like someone who knows his way around a sword. Do you mind getting rid of them for me? Yeah, I'm just gonna go rest real quick. No, wrong house. I'm just gonna leave that guy with demons filling his basement. It's fine. Alright, take a rest. Okay, I think we do have to kill everything in the basement and everything down in the shrine. So let's exterminate the rats in this guy's cellar, so to speak. It'll take a bit. Oh, here's more. Hey, we got a level. The demons in his immediate surroundings were vanquished, but Adol sensed more of them in the sanctuary beyond. Adol's sensing demons now, using his, like, telepsychic powers. Adol's chaotic surroundings suddenly became calm and still. There was no further indication of the demonic presence. It seemed as if all the demons had been eradicated. That gives us a level. We're now level 18. Remember, we beat the previous game at, like, level 10, so, getting mighty there at all. I see you've cleared the demons from my basement. Thank you so much. Now I can have some peace and quiet again. And, if you ever need to come back, feel free. I'm in your debt, good sir. Your selfless, noble actions have not gone unnoticed. Selfless? I wanted some, you know, money and stuff. Man, I don't want to be selfless. I want to get paid. Alright, well, let's go to the statue of the goddesses. And you know, I'm feeling very delicate. I may end up buying upgraded armor. Like, the tier that we can afford. Oh, more Rotafruit. That's nice. I'm just feeling really fragile. I feel fragile, I think, bouncing repeatedly off everything. To the one who reads this scroll, you are the last hero upon whom we, the Sixth Priest of Ys, place our hopes. The world now teeters on the brink of ruin. Our strength alone is not sufficient to stop the forthcoming catastrophe. We need the strength of a warrior. Please, journey to Solomon Shrine. You will find statues of the goddesses scattered throughout the land. Stand before them and unfurl this scroll, and you will be shown a measure of their wisdom. Please, warrior, do what you must to reach Solomon's Shrine. As I read each word, it gradually faded away. Alright. I believe that we have now unsealed that door. And we can head through to Solomon's Shrine. Or try to head through to Solomon's Shrine. I'm sure something else will get in the way. Through the sanctuary, this is a long tunnel. It's an extremely long tunnel. So he's received the guidance of the priests, has he? Seems to have an excess of courage, that human. And what are the preparations for the ceremony? I see. Take the offering to the bell tower. I shall ring the bell. You are to keep the flow of sacrifices constant. The young swordsman has path shown to him by the priest. Are you convinced yet he may be a threat to our ambitions? Welcome to the Ice Bridge of Miltia. This place too has excellent music. You've probably heard this one pretty frequently in the pre-streams. Alright, let's explore. Yeah, we're taking some heavy damage. And this goes down. Okay. I mean, I guess the solution is just don't get hit. Alright, there's a cave. We might as well check in here. What's this? I don't know. Nope. Oh, right, we can return now. I had no idea Lilia was even sick. I only found out when I heard that a red-haired traveler somehow got his hands on the medicine's ingredients. Wait, red hair. You must be the guy! Adol, right? Excellent work, Adol. I don't know what we'd do if we ever lost Lilia. You can count on me to keep this village safe. I pledge my life to Lance. Oh, nice weather makes me really sleepy. Don't worry, I won't nod off, I swear. Not for long, anyway. I mean, that's a mood. I get sleepy, too. I'm sleepy right now, in fact. Save... Yeah, okay. We save Lilia. So yeah, if I ever stop moving and I just, like, lay there, I'm asleep. Maybe you all will be able to wake me up by spamming sounds or something, I don't know, but... I'm probably not gonna actually fall asleep in the middle of gameplay. That I know of. Anyway, back to the Ice Ridge. No, you know what, I'm gonna buy the armor. I'm taking way too much damage. It's not good for my survivability. I've had second thoughts, third thoughts. Alright. 2,000 gold. I mean, it's not the 8,000 gold, but... I want the 8,000 gold. Do you have better swords than the Tawar? No. And, alright. What about shields? The small shield is... 1,500... Alright, yeah. We need the defense! We need it! That's 77 defense! That should be enough to stop incoming enemies for a little bit. And then I will get obliterated again. Did you really kill all the demons in Gilith's basement? I was right, it was demons. And they're gone! Hooray! Full night of restful sleep, here I hopefully come. Remember, if you think there's demons in your basement, there might be. But if you think there's bees in your walls, get out of the house and call somebody. I read a news story where,
What I'm trying to say is maybe you ought to save.
somebody didn't save their game and they regretted it. I read a news story where, this, like, 8-year-old girl or something was like, I think there's monsters in my walls, and her parents ignored her. And eventually they checked and it was 60,000 bees. That's too many bees. So yeah, advice from me, Don't let 60,000 bees stay in your walls. Whoop, nope, wrong magic. $60,000 bees is too many bees. Whoops. Now, I'm not hating on bees. Bees are good for the environment and all, but I don't want to live with 60,000 bees. Like, there's a difference between, I think they're cool, I'm fine with them, and oh no, bees. Alright, there's nothing here. Well, bees are little guys. You know, they're little guys. I have no idea what this does, or what this is for. And there was nothing up here. Nope. Can I use the Matic somewhere? Wait, whoop. That's fire, that's magic, that's not Matic. Nope. Not here, anyway. Bees v demons. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the bees have the edge in that conflict. Yo, demon bees, though. And for more on the subject of bees versus demons, please check out the critically acclaimed Capcom fighting game Vampire Saviors. QB is cool. She is a cool character. Alright, what's this? Acquired Blizzard Bulb. What does that even do? Frozen ice crystal. Diffused in a moist atmosphere, the water will solidify.
Raid.
Hello, Arna Sky Knight and company. We're playing some Ys 2. It's nice to see you. I have no idea who you are, but it is nice to see you. I am trying to figure out the baffling mysteries of where to be, and also talking about bees. Just beat this one last week. Oh, good. Should be fresh in your mind then, in case I get deeply confused. I'm Sizer for Cakes for Monkington. I stream everything and anything that I can get my hands on. I play video games, and that's all. And yeah, I think I use the Blizzard Bulb over here then. Most likely. Yeah, I'll do it. More bridges than Iceman. You just gonna stand there, buddy? Oh my gosh! Well, that was a stroke of luck. Started going through the series. I played Ys 8 a while back. Brings healing power to its wearer. Oh, good. We got the regen. I played Ys 8 a while back, and it was absolutely fantastic. And I have played these games before. Ow. Ow. just recover up before we, engage with that guy. Healing, it's very steady. It looks like Firebrand. Gargoyle's Quest is a good series, too. I've yet to actually finish anything. I've yet to finish a stage in that series. That game is hard. There we go. I am, I believe, incredibly over-leveled for this point in the game. It's difficult for me to worry about being over-leveled because I'm definitely not great at this game. But let's see. Okay, this leads out here. Where does the stairs go? Where does the stairs go? No place. Wonderful. Or the NEC PC-88 version. That has a great soundtrack. That's about all I know about it. I know for sure that I want to get into TurboGrafx 16 emulation and play the Turbo CD version of this. That is definitely a long-term goal of mine. Alright, I saw a treasure chest. We go down and around. At all, smash. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, this chest is not as simple as just walk into it. Alright. Ooh, I see, I think, footprints over there. Although, that may just be from me. I think of, no head-on collisions. Many levels, yes. Good. No secret cave. Alright, we'll just go down. We'll just pop downward. Here's the kit. Clock idol. So, what's this do? That is not on this screen. Ah, it's equipment. Focuses the power of fire on its target. Okay. Let's focus some firepower. I think that might just give me auto-aim. That's not a bad thing, though. Like, auto-aim, I could use it. Cave here? Alright. Auto-aim good. How good is the auto-aim? Oh, that is very good. Surprise! I can hit you in the butt from a mile away. I wasn't even aiming for that. It just happens nowadays. I am constantly blasting people in the butt who I did not mean to. Nothing over here. But yeah, I have been a big Yeast fan for years. Try melting that ice room. That is a good point, but I gotta actually get down there first. Ow. Get some stretching done, and I will enjoy the rest of my stream, and I hope to see you again. Let me just actually do the, How does this thing work?
Did you ever
There we
have
go.
the feeling you're being
There's a shout out. I don't know if that does
The eyes of
anything.
strange, eerie things are upon you.
The eyes of strange, eerie things are always upon me, but I delight in it, and thank you for the follow. Alright. I am gonna see if I can blast that ice wall using my new homing powers. Aha! You can just machine gun away at this until it cracks. Alright. I think, yeah, I thought I had to get down and around it, because it looked like there was a cave. But there isn't a cave. I will just wiggle through here. Acquired Alter Magic! What does Alter Magic do? We have been wondering this ever since we heard about Alter Magic. What does it do? Makes Adol a Rue, letting him talk to demons. Hell yeah, we got furry magic. So this is a Rue. It is a type of very adorable little demon. They are all through the Eve series. And what this does is, it makes enemies non-hostile. Temporarily. It looked like they were going towards that door. Yeah, I'm sorry, Rues are not dragons. Why can't I get through that door? All the treasure chests around here have been looted. If you've been looking for the thief, you should be. Now, I wanna go back to the village for a second. We use return magic, pop back to the village. And then if we use alter magic here. Crap! The demons have infiltrated the village! Everybody run! Did you get in while I was snapping earlier? Damn it, I need to sleep with one eye open from now on. So we can terrorize everyone in the village. Eeh! The demons! They've come to Lance! Nobody actually does anything, but, you wanna get in the pen? We're livestock now! Yeah, it's a demon! Get out, Scram! Shoo, away with you! Anyway, I love, being adorable Rue Adol. In later games, Rues are a kind of NPC that you can find. And they speak in their own language, which is known as Runic. Ah, Rue. It's rare to see one of your kind around here, and usually it's a good omen. Maybe it's a portent of good fortune for the village. Not everybody is terrified of us, and that's kinda nice. But yeah, we can hippity-hop around and talk to, lots of monsters in previous areas. Perhaps you have some interest in me since you keep coming to talk. Are you a fan? Blood! Give me blood! Not all the demons are, you know, good people either, but... I'm busy right now. Come back later. I don't see the point of guarding an empty box. Feels like my body's gradually turning to stone. So yeah, every type of enemy has a pool of dialogue they can draw from. And I don't know, I love Rue time. Oh, it's a Rue! Where did you come from, little fella? Haven't I seen you somewhere before? I want to talk to those slime guys. Ah! Whoa, you scared me! Why would you talk to me? What do you think I'll say? I don't know, maybe you'll give me a vital clue for beating the game. This is draining our MP away, though, so we should stop. But, you know. It's great, and I love it. Let's, equip regeneration and heal up. Now, I cannot read Runic, but a lot of the long-term Eve fans can. It's just a substitution cipher. Alright, no, it's equip. Fire magic. Let's go back to the Hawk Idol. Alright, let's just, get back to it. And of course you can immediately go right back, you immediately, go back to a hostile relationship with the monsters. Naturally. But, isn't it great to know that each and every one of these monsters that we're blowing apart into tiny pieces, has their own individual thoughts and feelings? I think that's very good to know. Yeah, I've already forgotten where I'm supposed to be, because I have, if you're new here, you should know that I have the navigational sense of a dead trout. So, I will never, ever be in the right place where I'm supposed to be. Twice in a row. There we go. Okay. And then we go across the ice bridge. We sweep down. We go back to the fire cave. But yeah, the way this guy was standing here, just like guarding the place, made me suspicious. And I wonder what he said if we talked to him. Stupid redhead. I'll use that cloak to heal myself up, and then it's time for some payback. Medieval style. So he's not thrilled that we took the cloak. But you know what we can do to him? We can mulch him. Yeah, I mean, I know that Earthbound and such were the precursors to Undertale, I guess, but I like to think that games like Eve, released in 1988, where you could talk to every monster in the game, I like to imagine that had some effect there. Yeah, Toby Fox definitely knows about the Eve series, I'm sure. That dude is a bigger nerd than I am, and I am a big nerd. And believe me, that is not, like, a bad thing. I'm just saying. Huge nerd. Okay, is it possible the door is hidden behind the tree? No. Apparently it is not possible. Because there is an unopened chest up there, and I can't seem to get to it. And now I am having some thoughts, like, how do you do that? And why do you do that? And what direction do you go to do that from? And it's possible that you just have to blast through the caves. So let's get back down into the cave. Oh, shoot. That hurt. Okay, let's heal up, actually. That didn't work. Because I'm not homing. Because I took homing off to heal. Okay. It's fine, everything's fine, it's all fine. We'll just heal up, we'll save. We'll keep moving. $105, $110, 15, 20, 25. Excellent. Let's drop a save here. Just in case we do get mulched. Oh, okay. So this ice resets, that's good to know. You'll notice we can't rapid fire the fireballs. Because we have, low MP. Hey, a snowy marl flower. We can give those a gift. I think they may restore a little bit of MP, too. Okay, that is a cave door. And down here is abs. They fed nothing. Yep, no secret door down here. That looks like an herb. Let's go ahead and use one real quick. That does not restore our MP. Okay. I think the Rotafruit does, and we no longer need it to heal, Lilia. So we can just pop a one-use Rotafruit. Alright. Aha! Stone shoes! Perfect stability on icy slopes. We can now climb to our heart's content. I don't know about you guys. My heart is content not to climb ice. I feel pretty content with that. I live in freaking Massachusetts, man. It's cold there. I don't have to climb. Oh no. When Adol touched the door, his hand slipped inside it, and his fingers were numbed as if by an intense cold. Okay. I think we have to find a key to that door. Oh. Come on. We can get through the ice. We can break this. I gotta go. Okay. Ow. Ow. Alright, up this slope. A lot of demons up here. I just like reminding you folks that every one of those demons is a thinking creature with a name and dialogue to itself. Hello, we found the ladies. As Adol unfurled the scroll of guidance, words began to appear on the blank faded parchment. Great warrior, you have done well in reaching the ice ridge of Noltea. You must find the true door which will allow you to get through Noltea's ice-covered outer wall. The ones you see as mere illusions spawned by a magical barrier. If you can somehow reflect the truth, the real door shall appear before you. Please, warrior, do what you must to reach Solomon's Shrine. Somehow reflect the truth, huh? I don't see any truth-reflecting mirrors in my inventory. I have the feeling we're gonna have to go scavenger hunting. Also, we're gonna have to be careful not to die, because I keep nearly dying. It's fine, it's fine. We're not gonna get pulped here. Probably. We might, actually. We might die. But it'll be fine if we do. Alright, we have now been up here. Yeah, this is just more demons. Whoop. We died! What do you know? And up here was... Is that nothing? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna port back to town real quick. We're gonna rest up. Recover. Check the store for a mirror. That's lovely. Thank you. And then we'll head back to Noltea, and, get on with it. Adol, have you seen my daughter? I'm saddened to say she's disappeared. You cannot leave her unattended for like 5 fucking minutes, I'm telling you. But yeah, stuff like the roof transformation, stuff that changes the game even a little bit. I delight in that kind of thing. The gift system. I love that. I love that you can just give people things. Like the Penelope. A little bit, yeah. And please look forward to Touch Detective 2 at some point, too. I keep forgetting that. But it will happen. Alright, let's head up here. Nothing here. How about up this one? Yeah, I too am pretty hyped. Alright, we're gonna have to recover soon. But we got a chest. Acquired the anti-illusion mirror. That's very specific. Has the power to dissolve foul illusions. What about pretty illusions? Brightly shimmering, okay. Now I guess we just jog around town, or jog around the ice area. On with the cloak. Rest up, recover. Let's see. I definitely want to take it back to that door that just shimmered at us. I know it said it was an illusion, but I want to see if there's a special message for using the mirror on that door. And I immediately get caught out again and get slapped. And I mean, there's all these dead ends. Any one of them could be hiding the actual door onwards. But I imagine the actual door onwards isn't like halfway up the mountain. It's probably, you know, a little further in. This area, where there's absolutely nothing, that one kind of frustrates me. Add off, there we go. But we'll find it. We'll find the right place. It is just a matter of persistence and patience. And I have a little bit of both. Not infinite, mind you. But I have a little bit of both. There it is, snowshoe. Oh, I found my way back to the goddesses. Yeah. So good at getting lost. Long magic. Mountain is pretty much one big maze. Well, that's true of, the entire game, functionally. The entire game is a single large maze. Designed to torture and manipulate you. And that's not saying anything about the quality of the game, you know, that's just... This is how these games were designed at the time. I know, I played them. Oh. Alright, we found the, illusion door. Adol held the mirror to the door. Even though he could see it with his own eyes, it cast no reflection. Suddenly, the mirror gave off a dazzling light. Oh, it was right over there the whole time. Let's save, because we are probably gonna die. Fire magic and Hawk Idol. And let's see if this is a boss. Tulmat. It sure is a boss. How you doing, boss? We can't hurt it physically. Let's see if we can hurt it mentally. I mean, with magic. Yeah, let's see if we can hurt it mentally. Let's insult it until it gets sad. That's mean. Don't do that. I am hearing pink pink. Yeah, I'm hearing this pink pink. Oh, no. We can hurt it. Be kind to your demon bosses. There's a thought. What if we use altar magic? Can we talk to it? No. This is a mean demon. We aren't talking to that. Demon boss is real sweet and tender. Now I'm hungry. Anyway, I think we can hurt it by hitting it from the very front. Yeah, that's not gonna be as easy as I thought it would be. What we have to do is lure it to the top of the screen, run to the bottom, shoot it, run to the top of the screen to lure it back up when it jumps. I think we got this, but it is difficult to have. We also have to shoot it before it fills the screen with ice blocks. I'm just gonna check real quick and make sure that we're not under-leveled for this. Let's see. Yeah, physical attacks are completely ineffective. So we are gonna have to blaze at him with, we're gonna have to blaze away at him with fire magic. Alright. I guess the solution is just to keep trying. As is so often the case. Fireball, 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 fireball. That is the correct answer. Let's save again. Stand here, wait. Oof. We are taking big damage. So, since we have $8,000, what I'm gonna do is... I hate to do it, because we're gonna have to find our way back through the maze. What I'm gonna do is pop back to town, pick up new armor. I cannot help but feel like I am over-leveling and overpowering my way through the game. But on the plus side, that means we're overpowering and over-leveling ourselves. Yay! Plate mail. 8,000 gold. I swear that is a Metal Gear Solid exclamation point noise. Very iconic. We should take a lot less damage, I hope. Let's roll out again. Equip the stone shoes so we can go up the slopes. It would stop you when it doesn't. You can do a lot of things in games that the game will not stop you for, but which it is somewhat disapproving of. Playing games, you can do a lot of things that just don't feel quite right. But it won't stop you. Let's go. Up here. Have to go through the cave again. That means we have to find the cave again. It's not here. As you can see, we're still taking some damage. So, it is not as if this will solve all of our problems. But then again, perhaps fire magic will solve all of our problems. Oh god. We got absolutely slapped there. Now, there are two things I want to try out in the fight ahead. One of them is, can we use herbs during a boss fight? I genuinely don't know. In the previous game, we could not heal during boss fights in any manner whatsoever. No, that's actually a taunt. Well, at least we'll heal up faster in here. I hoped. We do not. But there are two things I want to try during this coming boss fight. One is herbs. Can we heal during a boss fight? Back in Ys 1, we could not. Here, maybe we can. I'll try and pop one. There was a second thing I wanted to, try. And I forgot what it was. So, good job. I think that was the cave I was supposed to be in, back there. No, this is it. Yeah, hello, Saraline. I spotted your name in the credits of Ys 1 and thought, oh, I should shout this person out. I know they're a VTuber. And for the record, you do a wonderful job. At both. Alright, now... Am I completely lost once again? I think I maybe... Nope, I found the statue. That wasn't what we were looking for, but I found the statue. I think it's down here. No. Yes. If I feel lost in Ys 2, remember it's not Ys 1. That is a valid point. And if I feel I have difficulty with the boss fights in Ys 2, at least it's not Dark Fact. Nope. Get that fire magic out. Flamethrower! Dark Fact killed me more than a guide to the entirety of Ys 1. Wow. It's odd. I've always considered Ys 2 a little more obtuse. In part because of the gifting mechanic and the secret items you can get from it and all. But yeah, I can see how Ys 1 would be rather brain-busting if you didn't already remember stuff. Optional weird stuff. Yeah, that's a valid point. Alright, let's recharge. We will save, and then we will go back in and fight this terrifying ice-spamming beast. With 94 MP, Dark Fact only took you 2 tries. Never be so lucky again. I remember getting stuck on Dark Fact for like 3 solid hours when I first played the game, and it's a miracle it only took us 20 or so tries last night, actually. Alright. Let's see if we can blast this bastard. Blastard. Nope. That was a concussion. Miss! Oh, we got him! Okay. Got stuck in them for like 20 tries? Yeah. Even people who work with this series, the bosses are jerks sometimes. Alright, we're making progress. What's in here? Yeah, I did not try the herb. I completely forgot that I was gonna see if we can heal in boss fights. Alright. Let's break out the light magic and see if I'm missing something. A subathon goal. Ooh. Subathon. Yeah, I unfortunately am very poor, or I would already be subbed you. Let's see. You know, I hate to say it, but I am in fact obtused a bit out. Oh, here it is. Mode of Burn Blast. We have the ice area, it's time for the fire area. And let's see. Big changes in gameplay mechanics gained from experience in the first game. You can. Adult self as if someone were watching him. And then, as quickly as it came, the sensation was gone. Well, let's check in with our favorite duo. And then I'll unfurl the scroll of guidance. Words began to appear on the blank faded parchment. Great warrior, you have done well in reaching the region of Burnblast. Well, thank you. It was tough. This area of lava was created by the priest to shield against the demon's onslaught. Understanding is that Ys 1 and 2 were meant to be one big game. Split because they ran out of time and money to make it. Yeah, Falcom was... I know they had Xanadu 1, 2, and possibly 3 before this. Was it Xanadu or was it Dragon Slayer? I think Xanadu is Dragon. I can never keep that lineage straight. Anyway, I know they had those games before this, but I don't know if Ys 1 was their first smash hit. I do know that we aren't swimming in 30,000 remakes of Legacy of the Wizard, so they must have done something right here. It was no easy task to create such a drastic yet stable shift in the environment, but we did what was necessary to ensure our security. The only way to reach Solomon's Shrine is by traversing the path through the lava itself. You may find some nearby who could be of help to you. Be sure not to judge solely on appearances. It is also likely you may find one of the priest's magics here, as well as other magical items. Please, warrior, do what you must to reach Solomon's Shrine. Xanadu has become there. We'll make one of these. It'll be like a mixture of other stuff we made recently. Yep, Tokyo Xanadu is, pretty high on my to-play list. Taken over by Trails. It has. Trails also high on my to-play. I just kind of like Falcom a lot, you guys. Alright. So according to the goddesses, there are a bunch of magical items and magic and all kinds of stuff to find out here, including some more iron ore. That'll be a quick boost to our finances. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Not super fun. Yeah. I kind of adore everything I played of the series, but everything I played of the series was Trails 1 and Cold Steel 1. Eventually I'll get to the rest of them. I've been very eager for a long time. These little isopod-looking fellows take a lot of damage. So do these. Oh dear, they're gonna surround me. That is not good. Let's run very far away. I think of the Falcom games I've played so far, my favorite is honestly Zwei 2. Zwei, I am... The air is thick with poison gas. It's much too dangerous to go any further. Yeah, let's not walk into the poison. That would be bad and dumb. some combination of dumb and bad. Adding all the extra voice acting, believe me, it was noticed. I was really fond of how many idle lines it felt like there were. There were rather a few of them. Alright, if I didn't turn around again, I think I got turned... Well, I had to backtrack anyway because of the poison. But we'll just wiggle through here and, now we're back at the goddess statue. Let's heal up real quick. Let's camp. Very limited voice acting. You know, I can believe that. I know they added a lot of voice acting to the Cold Steel games. And I know that there is a... Oh, I know that, what is the... I remember seeing Zwei2 for the first time on Tom/WordWad's YouTube channel approximately 100 billion years ago. In unlocalized form. There was definitely something there. So, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Let's shift into room mode and see if we can, No, maybe not on this screen. Alright, let's head a little further in. I tried to get one of those delicious fruits from those cocky little yellow guys, but I lost sight of them at that statue of those humans. I know they're still around, though. I can feel it. Wait a second, you're one of them. Give me that fruit. Nope, bye. Alright. Lost track at the statue of the humans. They are around here somewhere. There's definitely something there. I have to use, like, echolocation to find them. I'm checking behind the pillars. Checking behind the rocks. The game is hinting very, very strongly, and I'm trying to pick up what it's putting down. And I have absolutely no idea. Maybe if we go back. Okay, got an herb. Did I miss anything in here? I don't see anything I missed in here. Alright, let's try light magic real quick. Nothing in here. Alright. Anything in here? Oh, right. We already checked this place for secrets. I guess I'll just need to sweep the room with this. Definitely something, yeah. There has to be something here. Then again, maybe there isn't. Perhaps I have been fooled. I'll just have to keep an eye out. And just let my magic drain for a little while. At least we are the most over-leveled at-all in history. Gaining fearsome amounts of experience points here. Nope. Nothing there. And I think we're just retracing our steps back to the poison room. But we're coming up on 2 hours, and while normally on the weekends I like to go a bit longer, I am kind of hungry and tired, so I think I might cut this one short. On Tuesday, however, we've got more of sorcery, or morcery as I like to call it. And yeah, I just went in a big loop. There's only so much ease my brain can take at one time. And a lot of that has to do with the mazes. Like, I am trying to retain information here, folks, but I found a bridge. Hi. Hello? What? Very odd. I was just at the entrance to the ice ridge of Nokia to cool myself off. And you've seen that goddess statue there, right? As I drew near it, I could swear someone was watching me. It was like there were demons watching me, but it didn't really feel demonic. Gotta be something, though. Wonder if there's some way to lure it out. Lure it out? That is a thought. Nothing that we have currently, I don't think. But I'm gonna steal this guy's pumpkin and take it home with me. Anyway. I just want to make sure that... Yeah, we found the... You are here. We found the colony of lava. That is a good stopping point for now. I'm gonna drop a save, and we are going to bail out until Tuesday. I will see you folks then. Let me see if I can drop y'all on anybody. Wineotter is doing Minecraft. I will launch you all over that way. So I want you to have a good rest of your night, however long it may be. I want me to eat. And, I will see you all later. Good night, you folks. And have a nice night.